that splash, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Going up, a champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sport. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished second in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got to the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mayfield looks to throw. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
The ball carrier, he's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Good. Makes the score Browns 7, Raiders 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
And
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Carr. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Carl Joseph came roaring in on the safety blitz. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st.
1st down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Now Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tyrell Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Daniel Carlson.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Ball carrier. Nick Kwiatkowski there on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. 11 yards there, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, going deep here. It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
First and 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A first down throw for Mayfield. This is caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Peoples-Jones. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 2-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
First down, Raiders.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now Bell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
To number 11.
Henry Ruggs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick,
and he puts it through.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
A gain of 20.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Another Browns first down.
And again, it's Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield with it once more. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. First down, Mayfield. And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front.
Kick is good.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
A second down throw for Mayfield. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. As the first half is winding down, and the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Browns 28, Raiders.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward.
Denzel Ward. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Parkey's kick is good. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get. And you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr, and that's off the mark, incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. But now it'll be third down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
He'll find Taylor. That's complete.
To Taywan Taylor.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 37-yard line.
Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. 30. 10. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
5-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal.
They'll try again with Chubb. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Parkey is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision, let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Space to maneuver at the 40. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A gain of 19.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
3rd and 12.
From the gun, it's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a 1st down. Carr now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Raiders.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now
Shotgun now for Carr. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And all the way up to the 41-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb. 41 yards. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he's got some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Browns.
is good.
Parkey with the extra point. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here this 4th quarter. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Carr. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr, a screen to Bell. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. It's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30.
Showtime today, baby.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do? Are you ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Lead to Foster Moreau.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
And 2 at the 29-yard line.
Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
The stop made by
nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now the 5th-year running back, it's Jalen Richard. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
A gain of 40 yards.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Carr now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Raiders get a score closer. And the lead drops from 34 to 27.
Makes the score Browns 48, Raiders 21.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And again, it's Chubb. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Mike 42. Hurry! Check, Mike 42. Check the outs, check the outs.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Browns 55. Raiders.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Reception here by Ruggs. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
42-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr, he's going to let it fly. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Incomplete. Greedy Williams on the cover.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Carr again. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 58 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. And the lead drops from 34 to 27.
Makes the score Browns 55. Raiders 28.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Today's final score, Browns.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they drop just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go?